Hello, Monsters Abound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 26 of my Khalida campaign. Last time we pretty much dealt I think a mortal blow to Settra. We've captured all but three of his settlements, although Zandri is pretty much on the cards to fall next turn. We can probably also finish off this settlement over here. It's got a bunch of Tomb Kings outside it, but not much else. And Ibemoose will be ready to go after finishing off Settra himself last turn. Ibemoose should be able to take Gorgazan. Zandri will fall. And then it's just a case of converging on Galbaraz. Same time, King Rakash over here has... I think what we're going to do is send him on an excursion across the sea to grab this Book of Nagash over here. No doubt we'll annoy some people when we do that, because we'll have to go through their territory, and Rakash actually has a skill point. So what should we do? Okay, so he's got a lot of Tomb Guard. He's got a lot of... Well, he doesn't really have much... I mean, what else? Is there anything else we could give him? He doesn't have much anti... Well, no, he does have anti-large. I'm half tempted to get rid of the chariots and maybe get some anti-large in there. He doesn't have any artillery either. Okay, we'll get rid of the Nehekara warriors. I think our front line is more than potent. In fact, what we might do is get rid of this halberd as well. And we'll also get rid of this chariot. I think one chariot is more than enough. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get a Screaming Skull catapult for artillery. And then I think we're going to get a couple of stalkers for anti-large. On the other hand, what I actually would like is some... These are fast-moving anti-large. Yeah, okay, I'll stick with that. I'll stick with that. And we do have a skill point here, so I think I'm going to give the... +8 melee defense for Tomb Guard. Would be quite nice. Would make us very, very tanky. I mean, horrendously tanky. Let's do that. Let's get Petra the Great Father. Let's do that. And Kawataman. I do like Banishment. I think we might go for Win... well, no, let's go for Barona's Time Warp. Because that would be quite a good spell to use on like our stalkers, because they have quite low melee attack. So if we use that, it'll buff their melee attack up, and that they become very, very potent anti-large units then. And Pashidu, we could go for the Inscription of Repair, and I'm tempted. I think, yes, let's go for the Inscription of Repair. Let's do that. You'll be ready to go in 4 turns, and then we will go on a little excursion across the sea. Yes, how exciting. Oh, you know what we could do? Rather than recruit these here, I think it'd be far quicker to actually move them. You did move. I think it's going to be quicker to march them over here and recruit them. So that's what I'm going to do. And Prince Deskhead, you're going to continue to assault Skarsnik. Good work. You're a very angry young man, like someone from Croydon. Let's go for... That's a bit harsh on Croydon. Although, to be fair, when I did go... My wife is from Croydon, and we did go there for a night out one day, years ago. I was a little bit iffy, because I don't like going out in strange places. I'm going to pop this in Coldest Prince, just to... whatever. And she was like, no, Croydon's... It's fine. It's got a bad rep. Croydon is in Greater London, if you don't know where Croydon is. So it's fine. It's got a bad rep, but it's actually fine. There's no. So we parked up in the city centre for a night out. Got out of the car. The first thing I see is a young man. Probably he looked a bit shabby, to be fair. Currently embroiled in a verbal altercation with a ticket machine. I say a verbal altercation because he had a friend who was trying to break up the fight between the very angry young man and the tickets machine. He was pushing his friend back, telling him, "It ain't worth it, mate. It ain't worth it." While his friend was taking a swing at the ticket machine, telling the ticket machine apparently that it just wanted to talk to an effing person. At that point, my wife turned around and said, "This is not indicative of what Croydon is like." I strongly disagree. It was exactly what Croydon was like. Okay, so our arrow is moving through the wastelands. We're scouting out our next conquest, because we will strike deep into greenskin territory. That is going to... Hello, the greenskin's taken some territory over there.
Have my attention.
Hi, Grimgore. You've ended your non-aggression pact, have you? We're going to be at war very soon, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, fine. Fine. What I need to do is get an army up at Lamia, I think, to act as protection, just in case they decide to come down through the mountains. But I want a special army, so I'm going to save up some canopic jars and then use it to recruit a named lord, I think, is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I thought they would. I thought they might reinforce Zandri. Hi, Queen Khalida is fortunate. So there's more % chance of the enemy agent wounding itself, which is nice. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Right.
Never. Your demise is certain.
Okie dokie. That's fine.
Attend your keys.
Okay, well, let's move. I think our excursion might have to be put on hold. Maybe. And we might lose some settlements on the coast potentially, which is okay. Well, let's continue. I will just auto-resolve that one. That should be fine. Yep, no problem there. Let's occupy. Land of the Dead is now under our control. Let's go with construction cost. No, we don't really need it. Tax rate would be good though. Let's do that. We definitely want the Great Pyramid of Settra. Plus 200 experience gain per turn for local armies. Holy crap. It's nice. And what's the special building at Zandri? The Pyramid of King Amenemhatem. Yep, that's a place. Good. And that's more, yeah, all that kind of good stuff. So we definitely want to do that if we friggin' survive. Holy crap, that's a lot. Jesus Christ, guys. Did you ever hear of overkill? Okay, well, let's grab Gorgazan. We'll pop the Lichbone Pennant on Ibermoose and Mittens to give him a little bit more survivability. And we will occupy. Okay. So. Now the problem... We could move on Galbraz. The only problem is that... Jesus, that horde of chaos looks absolutely terrifying. Okay, we need to move quickly. Right, King Lemizash, you're moving over that direction. We're going to have to get King Peter Andre and potentially King Ibermoose to just finish off Settra very quickly. Khalida's going to have to move back. I mean, hopefully some of these peel off and go other places, because at the moment, I can't deal with all of those at the same time. That is friggin' terrifying. Okay. Okay, we have a plan. It's not a great plan, but it is a plan. And Prince Deskhead, you can... Oh!
Sigmar be praised.
Indeed, Sigmar be praised. It's like Volkmar has retaken Grunberg. So let's help out the Empire by assaulting Nullen's garrison. Maybe we can help out with that. So that's a thing. Araru, do you want to move down here? Maybe we can start assaulting Galbaraz. If we can take Galbaraz... Now, the problem is that Grimgor is not happy bunny with us, is he? It's our great power. Well, there's not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Now, do I want a tech? Do I want to spend some money? Do I want another follower? I was going to save Canopic Jars, wasn't I? So, we're going to... Okay, well, we'll save Canopic Jars. In the meantime, do we want one of these? Public order might be quite useful, especially if they start raising settlements. Growth might help as well. Income from post-battle loot would be nice. Do we want to go for one of these? Maybe another Lich Priest? Could go for the Priesthood of Jeff. I mean, we kind of want to go for the Priesthood of Jeff, don't we? Jeff is a jackal-headed god of war and death, and also dunking biscuits. That's what we're going to go for. Slight unease, that's what he's the god of. First world problems and slight unease. Okay, you have got a little bit of a damaged building, so we'll up that. Let's move. Do we want to move Peter? We could move him halfway, couldn't we, and entomb. Let's do that. It's going to give us the same replenishment. That's fine. Ibermoose has picked up a skill point, which is very, very nice. Which we're going to go for... What have you got? You've got a lot of Tomb Guard. You've also got the Necro Sphinx. So do we want to go for Ancient Stone? Let's do... Yeah. Let's go Ancient Stone, I think. That makes sense to me. And then High Queen Khalida's got a skill point, which we're going to... yeah, I think I'm just going to go for... Just finish off Blade Master, I think. Go for Ancient... I mean, public... Income from... I haven't sacked any settlements, and Public Order... The AI gets so many Public Order bonuses at high difficulty levels that it basically makes it impossible to cause any problem there. If it was morale, that would be one thing, but Public Order isn't really worth it. So, yeah, we'll just go for Blade Master. So, we do have... We've got Hinder Replenishment. It does reduce our casual replenishment by 20%, but fortunately, we do have 15% from Hatip by himself. And then Khalida's got some bonuses as well, so that's not as bad as it could be. This is very upsetting to me though. The Prince Deskhead, you've got a skill point. Let's make him immortal, because who wouldn't want to be? Who wants to live forever? As it turns out, most beings wouldn't say no. It's fair. Plus he's already dead. So, and Fok Tem has got a skill point, which I think we're going to go for life leeching, because that's always just a good option. More power reserve. Always a good thing. Marienburg and the Empire have holy shit. I like to think that Deskhead is just going to go around and help out the Empire. Obviously before they get crushed by God knows how many stacks of chaos coming down from the north. But, you know, you can't have everything. I'm not sure what they're probably going to try and retreat back to Galbaraz, Settra's last little stronghold. I mean, we have the entire southern portion of the old world. Oh my god, that's a lot of chaos. Hey guys, do you, mate? I've heard Lustria is lovely this time of year. Have you considered? What about Estilia? Or no? Okay. 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 So the Empire and the Marienburg have confederated. I do want another army, but for the moment it doesn't look like we're going to get it. So let's move Khalida and all. Let's get our armies into position. I think what I'm going to do is pull back to here, and I'm going to pick up a couple of stalkers. It's going to take 2 turns, and a Screaming Skull catapult. Are the chariots going to do anything against Chaos Warriors? I suspect probably frigging not. So I think we're going to get rid of them. A bit of a shame, but I just don't think it's going to have any bloody effect whatso friggin' ever. Maybe the Ushabti with great bows, but let's get a Necropolis Knight as well. It's going to take 4 turns, which by then some of our empire might be on fire, but you know, that's just them breaks you get. Can we reach the city? I don't think we can. Not, we're just out of range by the looks of it. Never mind. Ramneref. Lord recruit rank. We are going to recruit a lord fairly soon, so let's get Incarnation of Preservation then. Are these mutually exclusive? No, they're not mutually. You can have all of them. That seems weird. I wonder if they're supposed to be mutually exclusive, because it's quite powerful to have all 3 of them. But I guess that's fine. I don't think this. Yeah, this garrison is tiny, so that's not going to be a problem. We've moved all these units up. Wait, what does Khemri have? It's got a Tomb Prince. Oh, I thought that was a Casket of Souls for a minute. It's not. It's fine. Do we have any rights we can perform? We got the Great Patrol. That's not really going to do anything. Casket of Souls, potentially. I mean, Tomb Swarm. That could be worth it. It's only 2,000. 10 turns. I mean, that Tomb Swarm is a nasty, nasty power. We could use it to weaken some of the Chaos armies. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off. I would like a Necro Serpent Nest though, so let's get one of those. I'd also quite like. Do we want to? Yeah, maybe do that. So let's not do that. Let's instead do. What do I want? Necro Sphinx. I do kind of want a Necro Sphinx. Those guys are. On the other hand, I mean, the War Sphinx is nice as well. Basically, I like the Sphinxes. Lava Good Sphinx. Let's get one of them, I think. Now the problem is I don't really have time to recruit. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do that through the... I mean, 6 turns. Let's get another Tomb Scorpion. It's only going to take 3 turns. We are going to lose cities next turn. It's just going to happen. Prince Deskhead. We do have a Chaos guy. Do we want to assassinate the Chaos? Let's assassinate the Chaos guy. You failed, Prince Deskhead. You failed to run him over. He dodged out of the way at the last second. That is disappointing. Can we damage the walls? We can indeed. Very nice. We have research available. We don't have enough canopic jars. We will do next turn. So in the meantime, what do we want? I think we just want to leave it, don't we? I think we are just going to leave the research for this turn. Prince Araru does have a skill point though. Let's give him a Salt Garrison. See if we can get him down here to assist. I also want to try and pick off this army, but I just think at this moment in time it's going to be very difficult to do that. Gordon Ramsay's got a skill point though, and +1 Stalkers, Necropolis Knights, and Knights with Halberd. That sounds like a good option. I mean, we've got lots of Tomb Scorpions and Ushabti with great bows. I like, but we've got enough of those. So I think I would like Necropolis Knights with Halberds. So that's what we've done. That's what we've done. And King Lamizash is a Taskmaster. It's going to give us some more campaign movement range, which is very nice. Greenskins have got a War. Looks like Volkmar didn't manage to take Nullen by the looks of it. Or maybe he sacked it. There's Helm and Gorst. Vampires are doing pretty well for themselves. I'm hoping... it does look like... yeah, it looks like Chaos is at war with the vampires as well. So at least hopefully, the Empire might survive just because the vampires are sort of shielding them by accident. Look, Settra, I know you're upset about the whole, me killing you thing, but I just think at this moment in time, there's slightly more at stake than, you ruling everything. I think maybe it'd just be best if you just, went back to eternal sleep and let me sort out everything. Okay, yeah, that's a thing. That's it. Go away. That's it. Go somewhere. Go and annoy someone else. No, that's the wrong way. That is okay. We're going to have some cities to restore. Never mind. These things happen. Chaos occasionally turns up and burns everything to the ground. That's just how things are in the Warhammer world. And stuff. Fine.
I forbid this.
I'm sure you do. However. Where is... there's Gordon Ramsay. Gordon, can you just...
my statues will do this.
No, well they didn't, did they? They did not do this. Can you assault the garrison? Right, you at least managed that. And we do have some... the walls are somewhat damaged. So let's get some siege towers up. I think Ibimus is within range, so he can move up as well. We should be... should we do it now? I could just auto-resolve this. It's not going to be a particularly big battle. I think we'll just... we lost some Nekahekaran warriors. That's... you know what? I'm more than okay with that. That's absolutely fine by me. And King Ibimus has got a skill point. Of course he does. He's such a guy. Master Charioteers. Yes, I think we're going to do that. Boop. There we go. That's looking pretty good. We did lose one unit of Nehekaran warriors. Do I want the Nehekaran warriors? Let's get a Tomb Guard with Hellbars in here. I think I prefer that. That looks good. Okay. Khalida. Now we're going to have to be a little bit careful because obviously if 2 or 3 Chaos armies attack you in the same turn, then it will be slightly difficult to kill them all.
Tempt me not.
We begin.
I could potentially...
Legions, move.
could potentially try and ambush them. They might go... I think they're going to go for Fyrus. If they do... I think Rakash can probably, if this army moves on the Wizard Caliph's palace. Okay, so we've got this sort of region defended. The Wizard Caliph's palace should be fine. And we've got Khalida, and then Lemizash is quickly moving up as well. So they should be there in a couple of turns. We can leave Ibermoose and Mittens to just hold the north against Grimgore, just to be on the safe side. While King Peter Andre moves down to help as well. That gives us 4 armies in the vicinity, and we're also going to get no. Yes. We're also going to get him. Yes, no. That's fine. What we're also going to do is we're going to do the Great Incantation of Tahoth next turn, and then we're going to recruit the Lord. And this time I'm not going to recruit the Lord and then swear at myself repeatedly and then do the Great Incantation of Tahoth. That's how we're going. That's how it's going to work. Watch it. This time it'll work perfectly. No problem. Okay, this army's... Yeah, I think they lost that battle. Can we assault the garrison again? I mean, they shouldn't have two... I mean, oh, no, they did sack it. They did sack the city. They didn't capture it. I wonder if we can get them to cap... I think they... You know, taking Nolan is a good idea. So, hopefully, they will do that. In the meantime, what do I want you to have? I guess... Indomitable Will? I mean, it's not really much I kind of want you to have, so it's just spending points for the sake of it now. Money-wise, we're looking pretty good. I do kind of want to... Oh, Khemri. Khemri. We need some more money for that. I want to build that, so we'll do that next turn. Oh, we constructed the Black Tower of Aachen as well. I think Volkmar just killed himself at Wissenberg. And Ruglash just tried to assault Prince Deskhead. What an absolute cad. Unbelievable. So Khemri just have 2 Tomb Kings left. Yep, there they are. And I suspect they're probably going to suicide. No, they didn't suicide. That is a surprise. Normally, factions without any settlements kind of throw themselves at the first thing in their path and die. Oh, good. Skaven are coming. Excellent. And Lashik's gone. Jesus, that's going to nice. She's got 100 kills. Yeah, and Kofa. We did kill one of their dogs though, so it's not all bad. Oh, and they're landing. Okay, well, first thing... Oh, no. First things first. We're going to do the Great Incantation of Tahoth. Boom. Good. That's worked. And then I'm going to recruit our new army down here. So we're going to get Setep, Tomb King, Setep of the 5th Dynasty. Ruling in the wake of the war with Nagash, Setep restored the necropolis and the priesthood to their former glory. So that's Winds of Magic. Preserve +5 all armies. Magic resistance 20%. Hero action success chance +5% for Lich Priest. All characters hero recruit rank +2 for Lich Priest, faction wide, and Untainted +5 for the local province. Boom. We did it, everyone. I knew, third time's the charm. It was, of course it was going to, I mean, I wouldn't have done it again. That'd be mad. So we're going to get Root March, obviously, first off, and then we're going to get Sun Scorched Bone, because that's always a good option. And then we're going to start recruiting units. And I'm going to start off with a Hierotitan, because why the hell not? Let's get some Ushabti with great bows as well. Let's get a couple of Ushabti by themselves, a couple of Stalkers, I think. Let's get a Necropolis Knight. We're also going to pick up... yeah, that looks fine. To get 3 of them, that looks good. Of course, I actually want to use local, don't I? Well, I want to use both, so let's do that. That's global, that's fine. And then for local, I want to get another one of them. Let's get... So that's 5. That's 4 there. That's 3 there. I wanted to get a couple of Stalkers as well. So that's 5 there. I also want to get a Casket of Souls. So we'll do that. That's 17. I also want to get give him a Lich Priest. So we can get 2 Lich Priests. I mean, treacherous. We don't have a. We could use a Tomb Scorpion. We do have a Hierotitan. Do I want a Tomb Scorpion as well? Sure, why not? That seems sensible. And we'll also. Do I want to do that in global? It's going to take 6 turns. No, we'll do that local. That takes more. Does it take more? Oh, it's because it was going to get done first. That's why. It's going to take 8 turns. Okay, well, yeah, okay. That's fine. So we've got that. We've got a Tomb Scorpion. Yes, we've got a couple of those. I did want a unit of... blah, 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 blah. What am I thinking of? Necropolis. Do we not have Necropolis Knights here? No, we don't, do we? Okay, let's get a Necropolis Knight. That's 19. And then a Lich Priest, 20. Good. Okay, so which Lich Priest do I want? We can get Wrathful, Treacherous. +5 melee attack and defense for Tomb Scorpions. Cunning. I do like death magic, so let's get a Haros. Get him in there, that's fine. We'll go Spirit Leech and Soul Blight, that's always good. They're basically recruiting so that when we want to go to war with the Orcs, we shouldn't have any problem with armies coming down and sacking our poor undefended eastern provinces. And otherwise, let's just finish off Senutep. Senutep is dead, and we've got a Charnel Valley Necrotech, that's very nice. And I guess we can just finish off this guy as well. Hey, run away from me, you little bugger. Okay, how's Galbaraz? I mean, public order here is not going to be any trouble. I would like defences here just to be on the safe side. Okay, let's march in this direction. Marak might be in a bit of bother. One more turn and we'll be good to move. I think Virus is probably going to come under attack. I suspect that's what's going to happen there. So maybe I want to move over here and set up an ambush. That way, if they sail around, they'll get caught. And I could probably... Lamizash can go to Al Haik and defend it. I think we should be okay. I think. Maybe. And we're going to Ruglash. Assassinate. Oh, Deskhead. You're very good at assaulting people. Assassinating people is a lot like assaulting them. You just don't stop until they don't breathe no more. Okay? Just... Fine. 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 And Gordon Ramsay... Can we block this? I don't think this army's going to try anything. I think it's probably just going to fail utterly. But we can block it just to be on the safe side. We can make you a master builder. Let's make you a master builder.
I have works greater than their patron.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. And Ibimus and Mittens. Let's give you Indomitable Will. That's more charge bonus. That's going to help. It's looking pretty good to me. And Prince Araro. You know what? You might be useful down fighting chaos for us, I think. And then we could potentially get one of these. We've got 100 canopic jars. Get Dark Brotherhood. If they can disregard their former rivalries and toil together in common cause, Necrotechs can achieve engineering wonders. You can have ward save for Hyrule Titans, melee attack and melee defense for Hyrule Titans. That sounds pretty good. On the other hand, melee attack, armor and melee defense for Stalkers, which is nice. I think I'm going to do that. Lich Administrators. Mortuary cult devotees know all about the most faithful burial grounds assigned to the garrison. Such knowledge is invaluable. Let's do that. I like that. That seems good. Unfortunately, we are running out of time, so I'm going to have to leave it there. Next time, I guess we're going to have to fight an entire wave of sodding chaos. So that's going to be fun, isn't it? So there we go. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.